Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the GMS apostles and elders who rule well. Peace, love, salutations to all the Akim preaching this word with all truth and sincerity. Now, I just wanted to get in something real quick. I hope it edifies anybody and everybody, but it's particularly towards the younger brothers in the truth. I'm making this because I'm a young brother as well. I'm one of the younger brothers in the Atlanta camp. All right. And I just wanted to get some quick, beneficial, useful tips for young brothers. All right. And when you get in, you're going to be around older brothers. All right. Who's been in this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Heads of camps, close to being elders. So when you're around them, you want to gain as much as possible. But you have to conduct yourself in a certain manner. You got to know when to speak and when not to speak. And I learned this through the scriptures and through other brothers as well, just talking about it. You have two eyes, you have two ears, but you have one mouth. See, observe, listen, and be slow to speak. All right. First, I want to get Proverbs 4:7, and that reads, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding." All right. And how you're going to get that understanding is getting it from the elders, from the apostles, elders on down, your heads of your camp, your seconds in command, so on and so forth. That's how you're going to get the understandings, because you're going to learn from those men. And it'll behoove you, if they're speaking, or if they're trying to tell somebody something, or the whole, the body, it'll behoove you to just sit back and just listen, you know? I'm going to go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 14, and it reads, "Use not many words in a multitude of elders," all right? Meaning, man, you shouldn't be, like, blabbering and speaking and, always saying everything that pops up to you in your head. Because first off, if something may come up in your head, but if you keep your peace, that elder or apostle may have came out. It may have come out later on, and they have said it. And there's your edification right there, you know. You may have had a question that gets answered, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't even have to ask the question. So just be patient, hold your peace and learn through observing and through listening. You don't always have to talk, and these men, you learn from them, meaning they're more knowledgeable. Like, the student isn't going to go up in front of the class and teach the class. The teacher is. All right? And the students are going to be quiet. All right? "And make not much babbling when thou prayest." And you can get a quick precept to that in Matthew, the 6th chapter, verse 7, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to jump to my next scripture, Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, and verse 8, and it reads, "Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs, for of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease." All right? You're going to learn from them. You're going to learn these scriptures and get the understanding, because with all thy getting, get understanding. You're going to learn. And on top of that, it says, for of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease. It's going to be easy to know how to conduct yourself around certain men. You got to know your brethren around you too, Hey, this brother's more serious, Every brother's serious, but you know what I mean. Going to verse 9. Miss not the discourse of the elders. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. All right? And don't forsake it. Don't forget it. Retain it. Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn from their fathers. The apostles and elders, they've learned from the men before them. And they probably went through the same things, you know. And when they sat, listened, and observed, they probably inclined in the spirit quicker. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai boosted their spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because their humility. And of them thou shalt learn understanding. You get your understanding, man. And to give answer as need requireth. All right, I'm gonna skip to my next scripture. In the book of Ecclesiasticus is full of wisdom. All right, I'm gonna get the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32, and I'm gonna start at 7. And this is going in specifically to the topic at hand. All right, speak, young man. Speak, young man. You know, young man. A younger brother. You know, don't worry about that. A younger brother. So speak, young man, if there be need of thee. So speak, young man, if there be need of thee. Not all the time you need to speak. Only if it's a necessity, or if the apostles and elders say, hey, do you want to add on to that? Do you want to harp on anything? Then that's your time to say something if you are holding your peace. And sometimes the spirit may have altered a different way to where what you need to say wouldn't be relevant for that the way the topic swayed through the spirit, you know. And yet scarcely when thou art Salat, speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. Verse 8, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words, meaning get to the point. If you raise your hand, say you're in camp, and they bring out a scripture, they're preaching, and you say, hey, brother, can I say something real quick? Do just that. Say something real quick. Spit it out, get to the point, and make it, that word comprehend means understand, to understand. Make it to where people understand it. You can say something in short words and make it, and it'll be a hard hitter. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go on a rambling rampage to get your point across. Get to the point, short, sweet, give it back to the speaker. All right? Continuing, be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. That's being wise, you know? I'm not going to force the course of the river, but there's a scripture in the Proverbs talks about a fool is wiser, pretty much is wiser to hold your peace. I'm not even going to get into it. But verse 9, if thou be among great men, the apostles, the elders, your heads of your camp, your second commands of your camp, and on down. Those are great men. Hands down. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. That's being haughty. That's being high-minded, proud. You're not supposed to make them your equal. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? They're put in that position for a reason. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai wanted them in that position for a reason, for you to learn off of. So don't go and try to be like, be as good as them. Want to learn it, know as much as them. You'll get there through humility and learning from them. All right? It wasn't your lot to be the head of the camp, or you know what I'm saying. You have to increase. The Most High gives the increase. All right, just know your role. Know your role. You know. And when ancient men are in place, apostles, use not many words. Me personally, if I've never been around the apostles yet, if I'm around the apostles, I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word. I'm going to sit there and indulge. I'm going to be a sponge and just soak everything in. I'm going to see how they live. I'm going to watch their every movement. I'm going to listen to everything they say. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Just take it in. That is a prime opportunity that you don't know if you'll ever get again. Especially if you're not in New York. You know? Shoot, you do it watching the videos. You're not sitting there talking while they're doing the video. You're sitting there watching, listening, observing. It's that simple. You know, I just wanted to get some quick stuff. Matter of fact, I get one more scripture. One just came to mind. Let's see, bear with me. I guess I'll get it. Titus 2:9, exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters. Unto their own masters. Your heads of Cam, your apostles, those are masters on this earth, you know? They've mastered particular things, you know? It's like the young grasshopper learning from the master. You learn, all right? And to please them well in all things, not answering again, all right? To please them well in all things. You know, that goes back to what I had just read earlier. When it says Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, verse 8, towards the bottom, and it said, and how to serve great men with ease. You know, if you sit back, listen, and you'll know how to conduct yourself. So I just wanted to give a quick something on how you should conduct yourself around elders, around the apostles, around men who are spiritually older than you. You know, soak it in, learn from them, observe. It will behoove you to do so. You'll incline. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the GMS apostles and elders who rule well. Peace, love, safety to the first fruits, the elect 144, and the sincere Akim out here preaching this word with truth and sincerity. Shalom.